I'm Gretchen Corbin, President and CEO of the Georgia Lottery Corporation. Thank you for watching the following video on coin-operated amusement machines, or COAMs, in Georgia. We believe that awareness and education are the key drivers in ensuring that all COAMs are operated in accordance with Georgia law. We hope you find the information that follows helpful. As you know, the mission of the Georgia Lottery Corporation is to maximize revenues for education, specifically for Georgia's Hope Scholarship and pre-K programs. Thanks to our players and retail partners across the state, together we have raised more than $19 billion for Georgia students. It is in our collective best interest that we operate responsibly and with the utmost integrity. Thank you once again for your partnership.
For decades, coin-operated amusement machines, also known as COAMs, have been operating out of thousands of locations across the state of Georgia. Over the years, there have been varying levels of regulation imposed by law enforcement and tax agencies. But today, COAMs are under strict policy and are managed by a division of the Georgia Lottery Corporation. In the spring of 2013, Governor Nathan Deal signed House Bill 487, transferring the responsibility of administration and enforcement to the Georgia Lottery Corporation COAM division. This division consists of employees all dedicated to the management of thousands of retailers and over tens of thousands of coin-operated amusement machines, with various departments including licensing, finance, legal, security, compliance, and logistics. The COAM division is responsible for issuing Class A and B licenses to machine owners, locations, manufacturers, and distributors, issuing Class A and B decals for COAMs, the revenue collection of license and decal fees, the collection of net proceeds from Class B machines, and the enforcement of COAM laws, rules, and regulations. You might have already seen machines classified as COAMs within the local convenience stores, restaurants, or other commercial establishments in your community. A coin-operated amusement machine is a machine used by the public to provide amusement or entertainment. It requires the payment of a coin, bill, token, ticket, card, or similar object, and the results depend upon the skill of a player. There are two classifications of COAMs. Class A machines, such as jukeboxes, crane machines, skee-ball machines, arcade games, and coin-operated pool tables. These COAMs do not allow successful players to carry over points won on one play to subsequent plays. And Class B machines, such as video lineup matchup machines. These allow successful players to accrue points or carry over points won on one play to subsequent plays. The player must utilize his or her own skill level in order to win. COAMs with poker, card games, or non-Georgia Lottery Keno are considered illegal. Players of Class B COAMs can win up to a set amount per play of store merchandise, but redemption points can be accumulated. Points or vouchers from COAMs may only be redeemed at the premises on which the game or device is located. Approved and redeemable items that are allowed as prizes for Class B COAMs are listed on the Georgia Lottery's COAM website. Items for Class B COAMs that are not allowed as prizes are also listed online. You can review these items anytime by visiting www.gacoam.com and avoid violating prize regulations. Violating prize regulations can result in an arrest, the seizure of assets, the revocation of any state license, the loss of retail lottery privileges, administrative fines, or a criminal conviction in the state of Georgia. In order to own or operate Class A or Class B machines for public use in any commercial business, owners and operators are required to abide by COAM regulations and secure operating licenses for all machines mandated by Georgia State Legislature. Certain licenses issued by the Georgia Lottery Corporation are required in order to possess or operate COAMs in the state of Georgia. Class B COAM licensees undergo a robust integrity check in order to be approved for a license. There are various licenses of which the COAM division is responsible for administering and regulating from the beginning of the licensing period through expiration. Master licensees are those licensees that own coin-operated amusement machines and place them in locations for commercial use by the public for play. All locations must display a copy of the master license that is visible to the public. The fee structure for Class A and B master licenses can be found on the Georgia Lottery COAM website. By law, there is a maximum number of Class B master licenses that can operate at any time. The Georgia Lottery is authorized to auction at least once every 3 years up to the maximum amount of master licenses allowed by law. There is no limit to the number of Class A master licenses that can be issued by the Georgia Lottery. You can be both a Class A and Class B licensee. However, you cannot be a Class B master and a Class B location licensee. Master licensees are required to purchase decals for both Class A and Class B machines. The decal will display the master license number and expiration date. Decals are required to be displayed at all times on every machine available to the public. Each class is regulated and assigned a different color every licensing period. Location licensees are those licensees that own the business establishments where COAMs are placed by master licensees for commercial use by the public. Location licenses must be renewed before their expiration date, and the original license must be readily displayed at the location of the business. Fee structures and regulations for location licenses are listed on the COAM website. By law, a written contract must be in place between the master and location licensees. Contracts must be readily available for inspection at the location, and master licensees must also have a copy of the written contract readily available. Whenever there is a contractual dispute between licensees, the parties are required to engage in arbitration. Arbitration forms are available online. By law, for Class B COAMs, the master and location licensees split profits equally after the Georgia Lottery receives its revenue share. A manufacturer is a person or business entity that supplies and sells major components or parts to Class B machine distributors or operators, including software, hardware, or both. A distributor is a person or business entity that buys, sells, or distributes Class B machines to or from operators. In other words, a manufacturer builds or supplies the machines, and the distributor buys or sells the machines. And both are additionally required to obtain licenses in order for Class B machines to be approved and operated legally. All manufacturer or distributor license fee structures are also available on the COAM website. Other required items that must be present at a location where Class B COAMs are available to play are the Responsible Gaming Toll-Free Number and the Fraud, Abuse, or Cash Payouts tip line. This signage is mandatorily displayed for the support and protection of both COAM players and licensees. The Play Responsibly decal must be affixed to the Class B COAM, while the tip line must be predominantly displayed within close proximity to the Class B COAMs. To avoid violating COAM regulations, it is important to obtain the proper licenses and abide by what is supposed to be displayed at every COAM location. No coin-operated amusement machine shall be placed or leased in any location without a written agreement between the master and location licensees, a copy of the master license and original location license readily displayed at the location, as well as machine decals and all required signage. The Georgia Lottery Corporation administers COAM license applications. Whether you are a master or location licensee of Class A or B machines, or a manufacturer or distributor, the starting point for all applications is visiting the COAM division online. Step 1 is logging on to www.gacoam.com. Step 2 is to register as a user. Step 3 is applying for a new license or the renewal of an existing license. Step 4 is to answer detailed application questions. Step 5 is submitting an online payment. Step 6 is the review of your application by the Georgia Lottery Retailer Contracts Division. Step 7 is either the approval or denial of your license. Approved licenses and decals are printed and can be mailed or picked up from the Georgia Lottery headquarters. Denied licenses are refunded minus processing and administration fees. Class A licensees are required to pay a fee along with the completion of the application. Class B master licensees are required to undergo a criminal background screening, a credit check, Secretary of State review, tax compliance verification, and a review of any gaming license held in other jurisdictions. Some Class A and Class B master and location licensees may also be required to provide verification of lawful presence within the United States. The efficiency and accuracy of licensing is as much a priority as its regulations and policies. Delays or denials to your application can occur if you do not provide accurate and complete information. Resolve any outstanding issues before applying that can hinder your application, or respond to requests for clarification or additional information for the Georgia Lottery. New licenses can be applied for online and anytime, except for the last month of the licensing year. Licenses are valid from July 1st of one year through June 30th of the following year. Applicants can renew licenses from April through June 30th without penalty fees. Applicants can still renew licenses from July 1st through September 30th with an assigned late fee. Master licensees can purchase additional decals throughout the year. Location licensees can add machines to their license throughout the year. No COAMs may operate on a previous year's license after September 30th. In 2013, by law, the Georgia Lottery was mandated to develop a central accounting system that would connect to and track the activity of each and every Class B COAM available for play. Financial activity is monitored and COAMs can be enabled and disabled remotely. Each Class B COAM must communicate with a minimum of SAS communication protocol and meet certification requirements that are verified by an independent gaming testing lab. Having access to COAMs on location allows the Georgia Lottery Corporation to directly retain the requisition percentage of net receipts. Class B location licensees must have a dedicated COAM bank account that only handles COAM funds. No licensee is allowed to disconnect or tamper with the communications system installed by the Georgia Lottery Corporation. Only the master licensee should have access to the COAM software, which must be contained in a secured compartment. Entry into this compartment is monitored by the Georgia Lottery Corporation and must be logged by the master licensee. Every month, location owners and operators are required to log on to the Georgia COAM website and report their gross retail receipts, documenting what they have sold in their businesses for the month. It is extremely important for all licensees to report accurately and on time in order to maintain accurate accounting with the COAM division. This information can be cross-checked with records submitted to the Georgia Department of Revenue. The Georgia Lottery Corporation works closely with state, local, and federal law enforcement agencies to assist in compliance and enforcement of COAM laws and rules. The Georgia Lottery Corporation provides training, technical support, and data to law enforcement agencies who conduct criminal investigations relating to COAMs. Major criminal violations linking crimes to store owners and master licensees can lead to arrest, the seizure of assets under the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, also known as RICO, the revocation of any state license, the loss of lottery retail, administrative fines, and/or a criminal conviction in the state of Georgia. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation's Commercial Gambling Unit is comprised of special agents, forensic auditing staff, intelligence analysts, a Department of Revenue special agent, and other support staff. This unit conducts overt and undercover operations throughout the state of Georgia. Raids on COAM locations have been conducted on the basis of cash payouts, inducements or enticements, money laundering, racketeering, and other criminal activities. The GBI has seized assets, including vehicles, bank accounts, and businesses, and have arrested store owners, managers, clerks, and master and location licensees for COAM violations. Inspectors with the Georgia Lottery Corporation conduct compliance checks of licensees in order to inspect legal or illegal Class B machines, master and location licenses, written agreements, valid and visible decals, in-store merchandise, the proper display of responsible gaming and fraud tip line decals, accurate machine counts, and site controller connectivity. When compliance violations are found, warnings or citations may be issued. Compliance hearings and license determination are presided over by an in-house hearing officer. Depending on the infraction, COAM regulation violators can be penalized up to $50,000 and include the suspension of revocation of licenses, including lottery sales. Additional violations can include inducements or enticements, anything of value exchanged between master and location licensees, other than their equal split of proceeds set forth by the statute. Other frequent compliance infractions include operating illegal gaming rooms by having a business earn a majority of its profits from COAMs rather than the sales of the store's own products. Anyone can listen, observe, and report violations to the Georgia Lottery Corporation, Georgia Bureau of Investigation, or local law enforcement. By contacting the fraud or abuse tip line, the COAM division can respond to reports on violations, such as businesses that have minimal or no merchandise to give as prizes, any location that is observed paying cash as prizes, an owner or operator that says they have been subject to enticements by master license holders, and locations not displaying the appropriate licenses or decals on machines. Commonly asked questions regarding licensing or the application process can be found on the Georgia Lottery COAM website. Education and awareness are the two best assets in remaining in compliance and avoiding violations that could lead to heavy fines, loss of licenses, or criminal prosecution. By simply visiting the COAM division online, you can download application forms, learn the rules and regulations, as well as contact the COAM division with any additional inquiries you may have. We thank you for watching and for your cooperation and compliance in the licensing of coin-operated amusement machines in the state of Georgia.